Hey guys, this is Jason Cadwell with Cadwell Realty Group, and we've been talking about this for a while and trying to put together some new construction videos and really give people the idea of what it is that we do in the new construction world. How do we get from point A to point Z, and point A being we have land that shows up and we decide, not we decide, or developer decides that we're going to build a subdivision. And so we're out here in our newest subdivision, which is in Millersburg. I'm going to flip this around, and this is called Westwood Estates. All of these lots out here are 10,000 square feet or bigger, and here on one of the corners. But what I want to talk about first is, how did we get here? So as you can see off in the distance, there is some fields out there. These were kind of farm fields, if you will, of areas that were being farmed a little bit, but not to any high degree. So the landowners were able to turn this into a subdivision. There's a process to that. It went through city planning and approvals and what have you. But what had happened is it came from being a field to now we have streets in, we have curbs, and then even gutter, sewer, everything else. So we can talk about a couple things here. First one being the storm sewer. As you can see, we have this is where all the storm water is going to roll down the gutter here and go in to the storm system. You can see they got a great little fish on there. What that means is this is all going into the river, and we're not going to be dumping wastewater or anything there. This is just literally designed. This is literally designed for the water to come off the rooftops and the yards and then go into the river system. So this is part of, this is quite a thing. You don't see it now. We'll show you a little bit later what a detention pond looks like. That's where you take all the storm water that comes out of here, and this actually flows into a pond system where it then makes its way back into the ground and eventually to the rivers and streams. Next, as part of these lots, they have to put in water systems. So right now, this is what a water hookup would look like. There's a meter inside there, and of course that's how we get water to the houses. You can see this blue paint mark. What that is that's a stub showing basically the water came in that location. What happens is, before they come out here and start putting up the foundations, like we'll talk about a little later, what they do is have to do locates, and that's part of the process. We'll give you kind of an example of a construction schedule here a little bit later and what that looks like. But part of that process is actually coming out and doing these locates, so that way they know where all the utilities are. So that's a couple of the things. In some of the next videos, we'll talk about further what a dig out looks like. As you can see, this is a bare piece of ground. Nothing's happened to it. We're going to go down and take a look at a lot where the dirt's been taken off the top and they've laid down a gravel base, and now we can then start getting ready for the foundation. But we'll talk about other utilities and different things when we're down to one of the other lots. Again, this is Jason Cadwell with Cadwell Realty Group, and we want to continue to give information on new construction. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team, and we'll talk to you soon.